Have you ever wanted to know how to capture emails directly in Drupal? Well, in this live stream, I will show you just a few ways that you can capture emails from a sidebar form in Drupal CMS. And everything you learn here can be used in Drupal core as well as Drupal CMS. Now, I chose to use Kit, which is a third-party email provider. It used to be called ConvertKit, but then they changed the name to Kit. And so let's just imagine we want to embed this bit of HTML or JavaScript. Now, we started things off by simply overriding a block template and then just adding in the bit of HTML into that block template. And yes, this kind of hard codes things, but it does the job. And the good thing about using blocks is that you can control the placement of the block using block visibility settings. Then we took a look at using CK-Editor 5 HTML embed. This allows you, if you have configured your text format correctly, to embed HTML directly into your editor. Now, of course, be careful if you are going to use this module because you only want to give it to trusted users because they could essentially put in some dodgy HTML code in there, but it is an option. Then we took a look at Simple Popup Blocks. Now, this module gives you the ability to display blocks or any type of HTML markup as a pop-up. And you can control which block is displayed as a pop-up as well as some type of markup. You can also control exactly where the pop-up appears. If it's centered, if it's bottom right, top right, bottom left. You can also control how many times the pop-up appears. And also, you can adjust the trigger method. So if it automatically appears after a certain amount of delay, you can also trigger it on an on-click event. And you can also trigger it if the user's about to close the tab. Now, some people like that or may not like that, but you have that option. Then we moved over to a more advanced module, and this one is called Simplenews. Now, this module gives you a full-on email marketing platform directly in Drupal. But in this video, we just skimmed the surface. So I cover how to create a newsletter and then add a block into the sidebar where users can simply select a newsletter. And if they are not logged in, they will have to confirm their email address. And then you can check all of your subscribed users by going to people and then clicking on subscribe. And then I also cover how to send off emails. Now, as I mentioned, this module gives you a full-on email marketing platform, and I will probably dedicate a separate video to it. But in this video, I just cover how to capture emails and also how to send emails as well. Now, just a quick top tip. If you are using DDEV comes with the ability of capturing outgoing emails. And this is great for actually testing out what emails look like. And all you need to do is run DDEV status and find the URL to Mailpit. And then it should open up on a specific port and you can see all the emails that get sent from DDEV. It's a very useful module to test things out. And then finally, we looked at integrating web form with Kit, and that is thanks to make.com. So what we did was we created a web form and then we added in a remote post handler, which is essentially just a web hook, which you can see right here. And then when somebody submits the web form, it sends the submission over to make.com, which will then forward it over to Kit because we have created a scenario which accepts the submission as a webhook and then sends it over to Kit and subscribes them. So if you want to learn all about this and more, check out our latest live stream. And as usual, I have added in links to the modules and also chapter markers so you can skip to different parts of the video. If you have a question, please leave a comment.